Hello, people. This is Monish back again with another book review. And like I said last time, this book is a work of non-fiction. So all those people who are into reading great literary works of fiction of the bygone eras may be a little disappointed, but I must say that this book is a must read. I would recommend it to everyone, and rather I would go on to say that reading this book is indispensable. Um, I wasn't really sure that if I would like it because I myself I'm very much into reading fiction, and I've not read a non-fiction work for many years, and this is probably the first one that I've picked up in many years. Well, without further ado, the book is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. Uh, this book comes highly recommended. Like it says, it says 9 million copies sold. It is acclaimed as one of the great books. These books categorized as one of my friends said as PMA, which stands for Positive Mental Attitude. So, with that background, you would know where we are going with this book. Uh, to begin with, the author starts by telling his own story. For the better part of the book, the author is sharing his own experiences, which are quite remarkable. And when he's sharing those experiences, you may read it as a story and a work of fiction. It's not, it's real events though. But as far as reading it as a story, you may be a little disappointed. Why? Because uh, this author is not a Nobel laureate, isn't a great artist when it comes to writing prose. But what this author is, uh, he's a renowned psychiatrist, and he has developed one of his own theories and mechanisms within the field of psychiatry. So, what this person is essentially saying or telling is that everyone, every life has a meaning and a purpose, and once you are able to find that meaning and that purpose, your life changes for the better. So yeah, I mean, the title says "Man's Search for Meaning." I mean, it sounds so sublime, but for uh, for one bit, don't think that this is didactic at all. Uh, what this author has done is by sharing his own story is that he has made it very believable in the sense that if this person could experience such things and we also experience uh, you know changing situations, pain, maybe sorrow, whatnot, and by relating to his experiences, we find this book a little more believable. And to begin with, I mean, it's all facts. It's not a work of fiction at all, right? And then what happens is that after sharing his story and establishing a background, the author uses his uh, experience in psychiatry to establish an analysis of how to go about finding that meaning and purpose in your life and how it can help you, how it can help you become a better person. And what ensues is not a set of instructions at all, but a very practical sharing of experiences that you can learn from. Like your friend comes and tells you, hey, this is a great movie that we should watch. And or recommends something to you, and you try it and you find it's good. So it's kind of like that. The author is recommending a few things that he's recommended to many other people, and they've all benefited from it. And it's such a beautiful thing that he's published this book. Why? Because now so many people can benefit from it. And honestly, for me, I have not been reading such books, but I think I am going to, you know, I'm gonna I'm gonna try and read a series of such books. Why not? Because this book was, and no pun intended, this book was so meaningful and so helpful. Uh, it kind of opened my eyes and broadened my horizon, and also reaffirmed uh, the positive things that I'm doing in my life, and also reaffirmed that there is positive in everything, and and we have, as human beings, the capacity to become better and better day by day. So yeah, I mean, again, I will recommend this book to everyone. I will say that it's a must read. It's absolutely indispensable. You must read this book if you are looking to gain some knowledge that will help you and help you develop that positive mental attitude. So, yes, I recommend this book to everyone. And I will come back with another book review real soon. But the next one I think will be a work of fiction. Why? Because it's not overwhelming, but I do miss that, that excitement that I get when I read a great work of literary fiction. Having said that, thank you for your time, and we'll see you. So long.